They aren't the only ones still recovering from this week's storms. Days later, the city of Portland is asking people to be patient as crews work to clear out hundreds of downed trees.
Yeah, our Jenny Young was out live tonight and she joins us. When can these streets finally get back to normal? When did you find out, Jenny?
Jeff, Liz, it's going to take some time, but look at this. This tree was already blossoming. Just so pretty, but a huge part of it down here on the ground. We're at Northwest Park Blocks. This is at 8th and Gleason, and there's a handful of huge piles like this. This is probably the largest one, and the city has it taped off. It's one of those that they'll come and pick up, but again, it's just going to take some time to get all of these cleared. This is a pretty strange sight to see in Portland this time of year. Instead of pruning and planting Portland's gardens and green spaces, city crews are cleaning up massive trees that didn't survive this week's high winds and heavy, wet snowfall.
We started off, the calls kept coming in. We kept going and assessing, the calls kept coming in.
Mark Ross with Portland Parks and Recreation says the number of fallen trees deemed an emergency has been climbing all week.
We're now looking at more than 700 tree emergencies citywide.
It's something that's certainly unprecedented for this time of year.
It's a real struggle for our crews right now. We're looking to make sure ambulances have clear paths, that fire trucks can get through, that doctors can get to see their patients. It's all hands on deck.
Ross says workers haven't dealt with a mess on this scale since the big winter storm of February 2021. And right now, it's all hands on deck.
When you say there's like more than 700 tree emergencies, it sounds like a lot. Then you see the size and scope of what we're actually talking about.
So how long will it take before we can expect to see the job done and streets clear?
It's a lot of wood. It's a big problem in a lot of areas. And so we're talking about weeks worth of emergency response.
They're asking people for patience, but what do they do with all of this wood? Well, they put it in the wood chipper, and when they get all of those wood chips, it goes to places like flower beds around the city, playgrounds, and dog parks. Reporting live tonight, Jenny Young, KOIN 6 News.